evening. Good evening. Hopefully you can hear me well. We want to thank everybody. You guys can sit down now. First of all, we want to thank everybody for joining us around the world, virtual. We know that these special times wouldn't allow us to be here in person, but we wanted to thank all of you, each and every one of you, for just plugging in and sharing this special moment. 2020 has been a unique year, but it is a special year for my grandson, Justice Ali Reader, and we want to celebrate his special occasion, so that he will have lifelong memories like most of us who have graduated from high school and hold those incredibly dear. But first of all, I just want to say a couple words about this outstanding young man. He has been a champion, born a little bit after 9/11. Testing. Okay. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Fantastic. So you just missed out on incredible stuff I said. First of all, we want to thank everyone, all of you from around the globe, friends, family, loved ones who have joined in to take a few moments out of your busy day. We know that 2020 has been a very unique and a very challenging year, but we have to celebrate some of the great times, and this is really one of the great times. Today, graduating from North Atlanta in Atlanta, Georgia, is the one, the only, the champion, Justice Ali Reader. He has been a champion since day one. He's been that special person that I've had a chance to grow up with. I've learned a lot from him. The beautiful part about Justice is that he's got a really a servant-driven heart. He is an awesome kid. We're looking for true greatness and abundance from him as he moves forward to this next generation of his life. My mom, I wish she could be here. She would be super proud of it. But we are celebrating virtually, and I know she's looking above to see about this incredible great grandson of hers. Now, today we have a special program. Obviously, we're going to let Mr. Justice Ali Champ Reader speak. But first of all, we have the unique pleasure of having an amazing guest speaker today, who's not a guest to us, but she's a family member to us. She's been with us in good days and bad days. You know her as an activist, a person who is about change, a person who wants to tell the truth. She is a celebrity, but to us, she's just a dear family member of ours. So, with that in mind, I don't want to read a long 2-hour bio. You will know her. Please, let's share your love and bring to the front of the room the Honorable Judge Glenda Hatchett.
I can clap.
Right. Oh, what a day.
Trying
what
to
a
clap.
day of celebration. And thank you, Seth, for that wonderful introduction. But very importantly, I am so grateful to be a member of this family. And to you, Naima, for giving me this special honor as we celebrate justice today. We are living in some very challenging and trying times. We thought that the pandemic was as bad as things could get, and then we continue to see Black men murdered on the streets of this country. And now we're seeing people take to the streets in tens of thousands to protest the injustice. And we believe that this may be a tipping point. But what I really want to say today is that we must celebrate, we must honor, we must encourage, we must nurture our young Black men. And who better to exemplify what a young, strong Black man looks like than Justice? He has been all of the things that we know and celebrate about our sons. He is a scholar, having graduated from North Atlanta with honors. He is a world recognized, internationally recognized rugby player, although Judge was like over here going, please don't, please, oh, please don't, please don't, please don't. And I would cringe. But look at what he's done. And we celebrate all of that. But most importantly, we celebrate your heart of who you are, what you have become, Justice. Because this is a young man who, as a child, started his own foundation. He saved his money, and instead of going out and buying the latest pair of sneakers or some video game or whatever was popular, he saved his money to buy gifts at Christmas time for children who didn't have very much. And so he's always been living the notion that our blessings are not just for us to hold on to, but rather our blessings are designed to flow through us to in turn bless the world. And so in the midst of the chaos, I want to remind all of us who are joining virtually today that we have so much to celebrate. And that is why we must always remember news, the good news that is among us. And so I am excited for you, Justice. I remember when we were celebrating you turning double digits, and here you are now on your way to college, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Gibran and the Prophet, which is one of my favorite pieces in the entire world, I want to just share a couple of things from that with you today. And it talks about, as we talk about your generosity, and we talk about your humanity and your love to be involved and help people and always being concerned about people. I mean, my grandsons think you hung the moon. I mean, they think you can walk on water. Are we going to go see Justice? Are we going to go see Justice play? And the times that you come over and spend the night, like, well, is coming back tomorrow? No, he's not tomorrow. Well, when? Because you have that sense of heart and caring. Everybody who knows you absolutely loves you. And so I want to talk about your generosity. And this, again, is from Gibran and the Prophet. And it's very simple, but I think really epitomizes a lot of why we are celebrating you today. It simply says, generosity is giving more than you can, and pride is taking less than you need. Generosity is giving more than you can, and pride is taking less than you need. That really is the mark of someone very special, who is looking for how they can make things better, how they can add and make someone else's life better. That's what you've done. And you didn't just start doing that. You've done that as a child. You are giving more, but yet you are taking less from the world. The other thing that I want to share with you that I think is appropriate today is from the Prophet. Your living is determined not so much by what your life brings to you as by the attitude you bring to life. I know that this has really been a tough stretch. No graduation. You're stuck with me today as your graduation speaker. No prom, no parties as a senior, all of that. But throughout this, I mean, your rugby season got cut short. I mean, it just goes on and on and on because it's just, But you have been so wonderful, and you've handled this far better than most people would. And so lastly, to understand, another last quote, to understand the heart and mind of a person, look not at what he has already achieved, but at what he aspires to be. And we know, as your family, that you are already a gift to the world, Justice. You are. And we just celebrate you, and we look forward to the wonderful Mark, who will absolutely lead on this world. And then lastly, I just want to celebrating you today, but in that celebration, we also have to celebrate your village. And I want to particularly celebrate a Black mother who has been extraordinary in all that she has done and all that she has poured into you in a way that really has sustained you and nurtured you and picked you up when there were difficult times and celebrated you at your highest moments. And because of that love and support, we get to celebrate a young Black man who is on his way to meet his date with destiny. And so to you, Naima, we celebrate you in the midst of all of this. And we thank you for who you are and what you have been to a mother. I also want to acknowledge his grandparents and how blessed you are to have Sad and Bobby in your life. The grandparents who have been there and have been that part of that village, and family members that have really come to be with you. We have known what a village means long before now. You know, it became popular some years ago. It takes a village to raise a child. We as Black people have known about that for generations. And this is what the love of a village produces. It produces a strong, young Black man. And so, Naima, particularly, I will share this last quote with you. And unfortunately, I got to put on my glasses. Trying to pass for young. I can't do it anymore. Okay, glasses. Here we go. And this is Quran. It's one of my favorites from the Prophet. Your children are not your children. They are your sons and daughters of life, longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. And we celebrate justice, and we celebrate you, and we celebrate his grandparents and all of the family and friends and all who have gathered here. And so join me in standing now as we celebrate Justice Ali Reader. Congratulations! Woohoo! They're still clapping. I love it. And so we are honored. And Mama Naima, you gotta come over here. And Grandma Bobby, come on over here. Don't fall in the pool. All right, yeah, good. And so to Justice Ali Reader, North Atlanta High School, it is our honor to present you with your diploma of graduation with honors.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. What's going on, family? I can't see everybody that's completely on the screen, obviously, because there's a lot of y'all in there. But but thank you guys for everything, because I'm sure everybody on there has helped me get to this point in my life. So I appreciate it. Just a quick thank you for everything and all that good stuff. And RIP to my friend Catherine. She died on Tuesday of cancer. Yeah, so RIP to her. This one's for her. This was, an extra special one. So just going down the line, thanks, Jamie. We've been through a lot of tough times together. That's true. That's true. She drives me a little bit insane, just a tad bit, but, we stuck through it. We good. Yeah, we good. We good. Moving over here, Judge, thank you so much. For all that you do for me and my mom, because it's just me and her, so I appreciate it. Yeah. I'm very surprised Mom hadn't started crying. But thank you so much, Grand. I got real love for you. You're my main man. I got you. Salute. Hashtag. Wearing the double-breasted suit. What's up, Marco? I know y'all can't see him, but he's over there. He's been a cool friend of mine to have. one of the best black and up and coming lawyers. Living his best life. You already know what's going on. Oh, Madison's gone. Oh, all right. Yeah, somewhere. To my mom, I love you. I love you. I love you. I know I don't say it enough because I'm a softie, and I don't like saying I love you a whole bunch. But thank you, because she stuck with me through times when I always gave up on myself. Very recently, because my friend passed away, and I've been all down and stuff like that. But this has definitely been a big help for all of this. I love you, man, because you're my rock, you're my everything. I wouldn't be me without you, and there is no me without you. So I appreciate you. All right. Oh yeah. Shouts out to DJ Frost for the music and the graduation stuff and stuff like that. And I see him; he's got his rag and he's sweating like crazy. The poor guy. But appreciate it. I don't know where Mad went. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Mad Sexy for letting me stay at her house. Obviously during this really difficult time. And I got real love for you. Yeah, that's about it. So thank you everybody on Zoom. I'm gonna come over a little bit closer just so I can see everybody if I don't fall in the water in the process. Yeah, appreciate it. Oh, and with that being said, I'd like to bring up possibly the greatest woman on planet Earth, the person who is my rock, my everything, the person who motivates me, has made me the person I am today, the man I am today. With that being said, I would like to bring up my mother, Naima T. Rashad. All right, Mom.
Hey guys, how are you? Hi. Thank you guys so much for just being a part of this just special day. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to find my notes. Thank you for all of you all just really being here and joining us on this very abnormal graduation for justice. It's a special day because all of you guys that we have included, we feel like your family, whether you're blood or not, you are definitely a part of our village, as Judge had said earlier. I first want to just thank Mom and Dad for just doing everything they could to help us, to help with justice, his commitment, for the guidance, for the support they gave us to create just a pretty remarkable kid for sure. To my sisters and my brothers in love, thank you for treating him like he was one of your own. To love of my life, Brandon, thank you for just treating Justice like he was your own child. Ever since he's been in elementary school, so I thank you. Judge, that speech was amazing. It was eloquent. It's always spot on. That speech I couldn't have repeated, but the other ones that we kind of go through every week, when we do speeches, typically, I got her. This one, I didn't have. So that was definitely special. So thank you so much for that. And to Dad, you all have no idea what Dad did cosmetically around the pool area to make sure that this was absolutely incredible. So Dad, we have to say thank you. He may be in a little bit of pain, but hashtag aspirin. Again, thank you to Marcus, Kevin, Madison, Judge, Mom, just for trying to make this all come together. I know it was a little bit delayed, but we still appreciate you all sticking in here with us. We are in a different yet challenging time, and we really need to celebrate the news of these young Black men. They matter. They are intricate details in this world who deserve to have a voice. Fair and equal rights, but most importantly, they deserve to have a life. So I want to celebrate my Black man. I call him Bubby. Some people call him Blaze. Some people call him Just. And Dad calls him Champ. Justice, I'm so amazingly proud of who you are, proud of your accomplishments, proud of your caring spirit, but most proud of your authentic soul. You've always taken each opportunity and made the best of it, yet figured out how you can thrive. You figured out how you could be better. You figured out what you could do to make a difference. And that's always what has made me proud to be your mother. Your dedication to rugby and the accomplishments you've made over these last 11 years is phenomenal. That truly is his first love. We have definitely had some adventures through our rugby path and career. Lord help us. But I wouldn't change one moment. And so he'll continue on playing rugby at Kennesaw State University and thereafter. Hootie hoo! I had to do that. I see y'all clapping. And more importantly, he's going with his cousin, who is also going to be a hootie hoo. Go Sydney. You started, yes, clap for Sydney. They're 3 months apart. You started a foundation, Justice for Kids. That's a first in this family. At the age of 14, you realized that if you could make one child to have a better Christmas, then you would do just that. You have, over the last 4 years, taken all your money you received from your birthday and bought toys for the kids less fortunate than you from the Atlanta Union Mission, a shelter where his friends in elementary school lived, and that just never sat right with him. He wanted to make sure that kids had a best Christmas as he did, and guess what? You actually accomplished your goal every year. So now you will go on to college and do whatever your heart desires. The sky's the limit, but just remember always to be bold, to be brave, but definitely be kind. You have a tremendous gift. Now let the world just know how truly dope you really are. In the words of your favorite show, Lord help us all. Friends, I'll be there for you. And so to all his friends out in Zoomville and family, I just want to say thank you for just being that village for us to help us through at any moment, because you all are so important to us and we just love you all very much. So with that, take off your hat and your regalia and your shoes. What? Why not? You sure? You don't want to do it? You don't want to jump in the pool? He was going to jump in the pool. I guess he don't want to jump in the pool anymore. No, you don't want to jump in? Okay. And so we'll play his favorite song, and you can go say hey to your friends and family. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, Justice.